So it's been a little while, therefore, we are back here on Yukon Valley today, and we're just gonna run around and see if we can find anything good for our trophy lodge. You guys know the drill, let the hunt take us where it will, and hopefully, we stumble into something cool. And by the way, it looks like at least in the short term, there's gonna be some little competitions to do, so why don't we try to get both of these grizzlies, obviously get the closer one first, because she'll hear the shot. One hard shot with the 300, that guy's gonna stop right there. Didn't quite get the second one, hope that's a lung, because that's gonna be a little iffy. It's gonna bring him down though. So if we're fast enough to go and claim them, maybe we can win the little multiplayer challenge. By the way, this being Yukon Valley and the map where the 300 bolt action came to the game, we had to bring that back out. It's been a while since the 375 came out, we just use it all the time. Nice to have the 300 canning magnum too. I'm gonna guess, by the way, we're probably not gonna end up winning that, just because if there's one harlequin duck down, fair chance there's another one. There's a fox over there too. Oh, level 7. I'm gonna leave it. I don't want to overdo hunting pressure here and end up getting kicked. But little gray brown female grizzly, and we got a scoot over there for our male. And as expected, although another challenge starting up there, we weren't able to get here and claim this in time. So that guy just kind of bottom of the lung, although we had that. Just hitting the leg there, I guess, stopped it. Looks like it would have hit the heart to me. A 60 scoring silver level 6, so nothing special. And it didn't used to work that way, I don't think. Like, it gave us the harvest there. The way that it used to work, I'm pretty sure, is you had to, like, shoot the animal after the challenge started, and then obviously go and claim it too. It, I'm sure, used to be that if you shot the animal and then harvested it after the fact, it wouldn't count. So I don't know when this video became a lesson on the history of Call of the Wild multiplayer competitions, but here we are, and got a decent caribou male down there, so we brought the cap lock. That's about 150 out, and I decided to go with a different reticle just to kind of differentiate the scope. It's kind of, like, massive, just super thick compared to the duplex one, but that works there. And I don't know, should we even try to win the competition again? By the time we get down there, it's gonna be the exact same thing. There's no way that they don't end up killing like a couple of ducks or whatever first. I guess we'll give it a shot because it's a decent one. So finally reloaded. That guy is probably 230 or so. So we'll definitely need to aim high. And yeah, we're definitely not gonna win the competition anyway, but we'll still go for it. As soon as he lifts his head, I'm thinking spine height-ish. Didn't drop him that time, but he's going down pretty quick, so should be lungs. I still don't think we're gonna win it. But another one did just get started, and we know it counts. So maybe there's a chance as we run along here and claim these. So this was the first one, and even though he looks good, I think he's still a silver. Yeah, 308, where gold is 311. Decent shot there from above at 132. I guess we'll try to speed over and claim this other one. Maybe someone else is gonna have one. Just gotta scoot over here, grab this. Gonna be a 345 gold. And we won one. Beyond caring way too much about a irrelevant, meaningless competition, I do think that potentially shows where these challenges could be a lot of fun. Now, I really haven't messed with the dailies or weeklies at all. We could, and maybe I'll go through these and actually activate some for today. But the community ones, especially if there are any kind of rewards, because keep in mind, the only reward for the challenge that we just won there is seeing our name pop up. I imagine if there's some kind of skins or like literally anything, the incentive to go and do that kind of stuff is there. I mean, normally, we're never shooting that female grizzly that we shot to begin with, or some silver, maybe average gold caribou. But today, just because of that multiplayer comp, we did, and I think that's where these things can be really cool. So a bit of a rare opportunity here. It's Grey Wolf drink time, and I feel like we never see that in multiplayer, but the thing about Grey Wolves in multiplayer is this. Unless you're the host, they just freeze in place, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this level 6. And the reason I am is there's a Maxway track here, and I don't know if he's also frozen in here somewhere, if he's somewhere else, but I kind of wanted to get, oh yeah, that out of the way. It's probably in here somewhere, and if it is a level 9, there is a way to, I'll say, fix that. We could like fast travel away and come back, and at least would still be like calm drinking, at least I think. This takes 12 years to reload, I maybe should consider that, but I guess we'll look around and try to see if that one's at least in here. What did that just do? Oh yeah, that's him. Well, guess it ain't gonna hurt if it's a mythical, but hopefully, yeah, because they're drinking, it shouldn't be a thing we run into too often. Like, generally, oh yeah, we won another competition. We should be able to see them far enough away that they're not frozen in place. They only freeze once they spook or at least would attempt to go aggressive. Well, go figure. That didn't last too long, but we're kind of back into the same situation because we have a pack of wolves here and they're just doing their thing and wandering in place. So that's actually a max level female wolf, level 5, 32 to 34. And because you can't like alert them or anything, I guess we're just gonna deal with that angle. Another one standing there. And maybe see if the muzzleloader can punch through? I wouldn't be shocked if it did. It may have. Not too bad. Anyway, since it's not wolf drink time anymore, we probably won't worry about trying to consistently chase them. But if they're in front of us, at least in that case where there's actually kind of a big female one, might as well go for it. That's so odd. I thought that was the female standing back up. But it's just this one that's obviously not going to flee because they don't flee. That is Vital Blood. So at least as far as the muzzleloader is concerned, it did a pretty good job there. Gonna be 55.77 kilos, so not like a max weight female. 34 scoring silver is pretty good. Actually, all the way into the right lung at 90 meters. That's, I mean, it shows just how overpowered the muzzleloader is. So finally, for the first time today, we have a decent bison. It's a max estimate 4, out there about 300 meters away, and even at that, the score estimate only going up to 169. Pretty much says it's a low max estimate 4, but still gonna go ahead and try to get that. And hopefully there's some better ones waiting on us. We've actually seen quite a lot of bison today, but like 2s and 3s have been very common, so hopefully that's a good sign anyway. So for our first max estimate 4, gonna be a 169, so he's all the way top of the estimate. Got him in the left lung at 293. Got really nice like worn down horns. We haven't shot a plains bison for a bit, so good to get like a nice close look at that. And we'll keep checking some of these areas. Maybe we can find a better one. Ooh, what the heck? I guess we got host here? Didn't even realize that happened. So, the only, like, repeating rifle that we have ethical for wolves is the 223 AR. This ought to be interesting. We really want to try to get, like, as many hard shots or attempt at hard shots as we can. Those first two didn't seem to be. See if we can actually survive this, because this is going to take either a lot of dancing or some decent shooting. I saw that got vitals. That was good. One's dying. Just gotta shoot that again. Oh boy. Oh boy. Surprisingly, the one time the wolves don't just all flee is when we have a terrible gun. Yeah, okay, they are going to flee now. Thanks for that. So we made it. One of these was like really low. Maybe it's gonna go down. They got interesting. I didn't, you know, consider a good wolf weapon that much for this hunt. Because, other than getting host, that pretty much never happens. So, do we only get the 2? There should be at least one more. And we did get a hard shot there. Oh, it's not even ethical anymore. Yeah, because wolves are class 6 now. And even actually the 223's 2 to 4. Well, the muzzleloader's not a good wolf option, so I don't know what would have been, but anyway. Oh, there's another one there. And there should be at least, I think, one other. Because this, maybe that was his blood. Maybe we did only get the 3 then. Didn't exactly go great, but we're alive, so there's that. Well, here we go again, and we learned our lesson last time. Gonna have to use the muzzleloader if we want to be ethical. I don't know that we're gonna try to run in circles around these things 20 times and reload, but what I do want to at least make sure we do, actually, we'll just go with this. I want to spot them all, and we'll go 223 again, or even, heck, 375, if there are no knives. There was that nice mythical, but I think this will be a whole lot better in terms of getting everything down quickly. So, just gonna run a little circle around that. Well, not 375, 300 today. There was a max 7 there. I think that one just ran right in front of that shot. I think that's the only guy left. I have seen them do that on occasion where they just like circle you. It's a little harder to hit them, but at least in that case where we really don't care where we hit, no big deal. It's a nice mythical 30.07. The max 7 I think was the one that dipped in front of us there. It was indeed 37.43 for him. And we got these two, another 7, and a little level 3. Oh, no way. Level 5 Plains Bison just came running out of there. Problem is, there's no good angle. If there's ever a species to spook, it's probably Bison. We'll have to like try to get up there and flank him a little bit, and hopefully we can get a decent shot. I don't know if that's a diamond or not. Like, it looks decent, but I feel like the diamonds are typically taller. Like, actually kind of more like this. You know what? We're gonna compare here. Because again, it's not gonna be too hard to run that guy down. How did we screw that up? Did it just fall short of the heart? Now he's gonna end up getting way further ahead of us, but wow, okay, if anything, maybe this is good practice. I'm worried it's gonna troll though, and I wanted to get a comparison. We can't even cross here. Okay, that 5's gonna be a mile away. Can we at least bring that guy down? I think we got it finally. This, this didn't go to plan. Now the good news is, the only wasted time per se is the time we spent shooting at this guy rather than running to go get on our track. He is 176, and what I really wanted to do was just have the true score here. Alright, anyway, we have a Bison to go and find. Okay, finally, got eyes on him. The only thing is, can we get some kind of broadside shot? That should work. Felt pretty good about placement, and he is going down. Goodness gracious. Tracked that guy for a really long time. He actually is, like, he's going back up into Plains Bison territory, but it went from a Plains Bison to a Mountain Bison coming up this big steep thing, and he's gonna go down right there. So I'm looking at those horns. It's a good estimate up to 191, but I don't feel super optimistic. Maybe we'll get lucky here. Maybe we can get up this little thing to claim him. I don't know, a little bit of it's hidden. Let's see. Oh, that's a diamond, 184.74. Probably the smallest diamond Plains Bison we've ever killed. But, like, legit, we were going along that river down there, and I was just gonna kill a bison to wrap this video up. Getting a diamond bison, as opposed to whatever we would have stumbled into, pretty darn good deal as our final kill. So, we'll take him back to the lodge, tracked him 1.5 kilometers. Was a lot more stressful than that, because frankly we were coming up in here to where a bunch of people are shooting, it seems like everything, but we got him, and we can take him back to the lodge. And for a long time, we've been putting pretty much all of our trophy Plains Bison in the main lodge. They got their true horns, I don't know, a while back, and slowly but surely, we were removing all the old legacy horn diamond Plains Bison, and replacing them with the true horns ones. So, gonna try to find a spot in here. Honestly, I know there's like a tiger on this wall plaque back here. Maybe we'll swap that out, because it's a 57.1, it's a barely diamond too, but I think the Plains Bison will look a little bit better on the wall. That is, by the way, the dark fur, my favorite one for the Plains Bison, so maybe do something like that? Not too bad. So Yukon Valley produces, and I did just think of another thing. Again, with all the hunters up there where we were kind of headed into, not something we would have done today, but I do want to still get a diamond Plains Bison and a diamond Euro Bison with the bow for that hallway in our main lodge. So that's a thing to maybe look for down the line if we find another level 5, but tracking them up into there where just everything was going on, definitely wasn't going to go try to get a bow and complicate things even further. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for this video. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.